See how much better now? Cleaning off this counter. This is like a whatnot thing here. The kids even go and brush their teeth in the kitchen sink. I mean, come on now, really? Garlic skin. I don't know if that's a good light bulb or a dead light bulb. Fuck if I know. Empty bottle of soy. Why is that there? Why can't it be thrown away? I'm not asking much. So I'm cleaning the counters. And then you got the garbage bag on here. It's like a convenience spot. But then you get leakage out of this shit. It's just gross. It's just fucking gross. Look at this. Come on, man. Good. That begins my gripe. Jeez Louise, come on, man. They'll even brush their teeth sometimes, the kids. Well, all right, I understand. They can go use my bathroom if they want. But the sink always gets clogged. And that's something we have to get to, the water in the sink. All right. But, don't spit into the sink while we're putting dishes and shit like that. I mean, come on, man. Get my point? There goes the laundry while I'm doing laundry. Man, I'm like a machine, brother. I'm like a daggone machine. I ain't got no energy for my age. Well, I'll tell you what, I would beg to differ on that. Remember, it all comes out in the wash, my friends. Well, what am I doing? Besides making some broccoli for later for me and the dogs. Excuse the mess. We are throwing shit. Oh, I am throwing shit away. Big time. Cleaning, arranging. Oh, a woman's job is never done from dawn to dusk. It's no real fun. This is a cabinet up here that's wasted. When I say wasted, it's anything they're like not using. It could be plastic containers, crap like this. Just a bunch of crap with crap inside, which is just taking up a lot of space. Now, I ran out of paint, so I basically just had to clean it down with soap and water and vinegar. It's going to be adequate. But what I want to do is take things like, I don't know, maybe some pans, something we use every day, to be right there, available to reach to, whatever pans could fit in there anyway. It's a frying pan or a pot or something that we'll use every day. I mean, even the rice, whatever, As I said, none of this belongs on a counter. This should be totally clean. You can see that kinds of bottles, a lot of garbage coming out of there. Magic syrup, which I don't eat. Okay, I'm going to try to arrange these dishes on sides. And what they don't do is you got to rotate. So when you clean a dish and it's dry, what a lot of people do, they put the dish on top. And you're never getting to the fresher dishes. Okay, so they sit there and they'll probably get dust or whatever. And you got to do the same thing with cans and stuff like that in your pantry. And let the bowls match, bowls, dishes, plates. I mean, it's a mess. We just keep our, little glasses and shit up here, This is kind of a whatnot shelf here above the microwave, okay? It's anything, whatever. Coffee and tea, a few spices that I use in my tea. I don't know about the Saigon cinnamon because this lid hasn't, I've been using it and I haven't gotten sick yet. Antacids, I'm throwing this shit away. This has been here. This is just crazy shit, Stuff that we don't use. Now, this is what happens in an atypical, see? I mean, they're usable containers, but, plastic you don't really want, but I guess it could come in handy for something. But, look, there's no need for all this shit. It's going to be tossed. It's going to be tossed. As I said, I like a clean counter. You could work in the kitchen when everything is proper, put away. I'll give you a wide angle here of everything going on here. That's the upper cabinets. Those are painted, everything. And every now and then I do take stuff out and I repaint this stuff nice. So I try to keep everything sanitary and clean. You know, plastic bottles, we have a bag for that outside because they want us to separate, segregate. So this is going to be a slow process. I'm not in a big mood. I'm boiling some broccoli for me to have later and also to incorporate that into my dog's meal for later on at dinner. Cool it off, put it away in a better container, not plastic, and see what the hell I have to actually use. So, what do I do all day? Well, I'll tell you what. It's not what you probably think. Not what you probably think. It's a pretty good sized kitchen here, actually. It's not a bad sized kitchen. We don't need all these fucking magnets on here and all that, but I don't know. It's not a bad sized kitchen, per se, but, it looks like shit. Now, they decided to put this table in here, and this becomes a what-not table for just about everything. They have some noodles, which are going to go back in the pantry. My God, Magnum. And, rags. We go through so many rags, so I'm always cleaning the rags. Placemats we haven't even been using. Keys. A candle. What's a candle doing here? Sometimes she'll put potatoes or bananas out here. But all this shit, eventually, I'm just taking my time with this. It's going to be gone. That's calling a neat kitchen, okay? See, so this is, even a shredder, a grater, it's up there. See, there's glass bottles we're never going to use. We're never going to use that. I have to clean the top, too. I haven't gotten to the top yet. It's kind of hot in here now. I'll wait till later it cools off. But I'm starting it, I couldn't stand looking at all this shit anymore. I just really couldn't. But like I said, that's me, Some people could live with this, and I really like organization. My paperwork, I don't care what they are. Albums, legal papers. I want them all enclosed, documents, labeled, medicines labeled, all that shit. I'm not really asking much. But unfortunately, like I said, this is like what you call atypical in the Philippines here. But when when I'm on board the ship here, thank goodness I'm here. Let's just put it that way. Because if I wasn't, this place would really fall apart. And I always got to make sure that the dog's water bowl always has enough water. I wind up filling it up a lot. That happens a lot. And I'm real mad about stuff like that. I'll say, hey, you like to drink water? So do dogs. I will not take any excuse for that whatsoever. Yeah, I run a tight ship around here. Because, well, somebody has to. And I guess I'm the delegate. Hello, anybody. Hello. All right, back outside. Oof. Do a lot of things too. Running back and forth to see the other dog next door. Give him an egg or rice or something every now and again. I even have some special spray for itching for dogs. There's some special ingredients in it. And sprayed it on him a little. Took a chance. Because I'm really careful with dogs and cats. Because that dog is so old and has so much shit wrong with him that who knows what he has, and I don't want it. So I got this cream. And it's not really regulated here in the Philippines, but they sell it in the independent stores, cheap too. And it's got some powerful medicine in it. It's for all kinds of skin diseases and stuff. It's not for sissies. And, you gotta make sure the dog doesn't lick it off. That's the problem. I'm doing what I can for the dog next door, but of course I'm also taking care of my dogs. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't have eyes without a face. I don't have a face. I have a face for radio. It's Radio Gaga. In fact, that should be the name of my show, is Radio Gaga. I like it. It's reminding me. So yeah, I do keep busy every day. More than you know. I'm surprised I don't sleep like a baby at night. But there's other days I'm just kicked back. I'm trying to watch TV, but then I think of something I want to do because I want to keep active. if I'm not exercising, I want to get the blood flowing and, move around. Because if I don't move around, I'm going to sit in the chair, surfing on the TV, and I'll be going for 2 seconds, wake myself up from the snore. And there you go. Got to move it, and I got to groove it, baby. But because the stove is there, and that's why these cabinets up there to get yellowed. You get a little grease in there. And then, it's like, you got something, you don't know where to put it. So throw it in the cabinet when that cabinet could be utilized for some really good space for something. That's what pisses me off. Lassie has just come home. One of the boys from a big athletic trip. Didn't do totally well. Santa Fe came out to Victor and a few things they didn't. He's tired as hell. The water's kind of rough on the ferry, apparently. It took him a while to get back here. Oh, so right now I'm going to put all this shit aside. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all this shit aside. Water bottles have to be put in place. I'll get around to it. I don't know, I think I could, with the broccoli here, how soft is it? I'm going to let it go a little more, make it really, really soft. I'd rather steam the broccoli, and I could have done that. I don't know. I just all the shit around here. I just got lazy and said, "Oh fuck it." I was just this whole big frozen chunk of broccoli I just put in here. Yeah, whole big frozen. All right, what can I actually throw up here now? I'll see if the pan fits. Well, one of them does. The other pan. Now I'm going to show you what needs to be thrown out. You see this pan? That's nasty. They're not going to use it again. That's probably Teflon, and that's the last thing. The last thing that you want to cook in is Teflon. I'm not going to let them use it again, and I'm certainly not going to use it. Okay, I have a drawer that has a lot of, or a cabinet down below over here. But pots are things that we use all the time. We're going to put where it should be. Oh, gosh, let's see. Sometimes I don't even know where to put that, which is the top first. Okay, there we go. If you don't get organized in the house, then everything just gets discombobulated, Now we got this whatnot tray here, which is another whatnot tray. Plastic, which I don't like to use. Ice cream tops. And look how fucking filthy this shit is. Come on, man, you serious? Oh my God, it even smells terrible. My God, Magnum. Where's the vinegar? I mean, that's, I'm sorry, but that's fucking nasty. White vinegar. I mean, it's just nasty. I don't know what else to say. It's just nasty. I'm going to spray in a corner here with the white vinegar too and clean that down with a rag. Let that sit there a little bit. When you leave things like this, it's just nasty. It's just fucking nasty. God, I even took the sponges and I cleaned them and put them in a micro. There's absolutely no excuse for this shit. Oh my gosh. Hope I never get that old and I can't take care of myself, because I tell you what, this house will fall apart. There's probably even a mold growing on here. But this is going to sit there. In fact, I'm going to grab some bleach. Yeah, I've been doing laundry, hanging things up. I hang them on the fence too, where the sun is. The garbage can, it's terrible. Segregation. See the cats? They'll go in there. But we have one for plastic and blah, blah, blah. But they'll still try to get in there to investigate what's in there. In the interim, you'll find packaging and different stuff on the ground out there. It's just nonstop. So running a household, I don't know how these foreigners who live alone, I don't know how they do it. I'm going to have to go outside. Woman's job is never done from dawn to dusk. It ain't no fun. These will go outside until it's ready. We get a bunch of bottles together, and the guy comes, picks them up, and he brings new bottles. There you go. Anyway, I'll end it here. We don't have a lot of views. They're waiting for some kind of drama or something. Well, I can't help you with that today. I'm sorry. No drama at the moment. Oh, my broccoli. Okay, that's way soft enough. So, now we gotta find a strainer, if I could even find one, because nothing is really put. Okay, here's one I could use. The creepy, spooky, mysterious, spooky. I'm gonna let this puppy cool off here. Get all the water out of it. Nice and soft for my meal tonight later. And this is gonna be some of the dog's meal too. Because I want them to eat a little bit of human food, but tight. I gotta get the big bowl. What I gotta go through, I gotta organize this. A big old bowl like this. It's not plastic. And you could put this in the fridge with this. You gotta let it cool. Just created more dishes to do, right? So we'll leave this on top here. You can see how hot it is. It's steaming. Dirty fork. That pan is being thrown out. Not keeping it. Not in the world. Scissors. I mean, come on. Seriously? Oh, well, hey. A day in the life, folks. A day in the life. You wonder what I fucking do all day. And I do a lot of this stuff even when they're home, too. This is not just for show for you to say, well, you know, I'm not laying on my ass all day. Well, I don't lay on my ass all day. You want to come in here? So? No? Come in here? What do you girls want to do? Stay in or out? What do you want to do? She'll know what she wants to do. But I'm ready to watch some movies. I don't care if it's repeat, science fiction, good old disaster movies, or whatever. Since the house is a disaster, I'll probably watch a disaster movie. But anyway, that's kind of it. And my job ain't done yet. As I said, I have to see what else I can fit up on the cabinets. And if you let stuff go like that, it could get grease. You might even be able to smell mold. I have another cabinet like that has some old pots that she never uses, that a lot of Filipinos or Asians use to kind of like saute, or shall I say, stir fry. These are old things that actually cost a lot of money, but you don't use them for anything. So when you lay shit around, the paint gets affected in there, you know. It just smells moldy in there, and it's just like, I feel like just throwing everything out.